All right, this is officially my day two into my 60-day challenge, and I just went through the DW course, to be very honest, and I watched their beginning as well as finished their mindset module. I made some notes I felt were really important to look back to. I opened the course, the classroom. This whole mindset module, made me realize a couple of things, like especially the very first one, like this one made me realize that even when I did my other courses, I kept blaming the mentors rather than pushing myself forward to see what I can do without them since they've already provided resources. It made me realize that I have just been trying to push the blame out on, oh, mentorship suck rather than me working on myself to see how far I can go with or without them. And I made a friend, very honest, I felt she was trying to scam me, but I don't know. I just, told her she was trying to tell me she helped me build my store and all that. But I've already been through all this, to be very honest. I don't need people trying to build my store for me. That's the honest truth. Yeah. So I just made a PowerPoint of, the whole mindsets and signs of progress, like, and this is the beginning. And the first one was accepting fault and never blaming others. Like, now I'm gonna have to learn to take full responsibility of every decision I make from now on. Um, you know, like I said, blaming other kills growth, promotes fear, weighs on decision making, delays solution, and stunts progress. Second one I made was vulnerability strength, where I learned that being vulnerable and asking for help is good, but not getting discouraged when you're not getting those answers is what's even better, using the opportunity to research, to find more ideas to become successful. And yeah, it's actually 6 a.m. I wanted to make this video yesterday, but I spent my whole day cooking when I got back from work. I woke up this very first thing in the morning to, make this video and post it. Now, why am I starting this business? To very nice clarity. I'm tired of the position I'm in. I work 16 hours daily to make a living. I work as a PSW. Though I'm in the registered RPN program in college in Canada, in Sound, Ontario. And it's really stressful, to be very honest. Having to um wake up every day as as a teenager and having to work, come back from school, go to 16-hour shifts, have one off day, and go to work. And all this stuff back to back. It's really tiring, and I really want to do this for my mom. I'm tired of the position my mom is in. I don't really want to get in details because it's very emotional, but yeah. And this was the most powerful thing I learned from the video. Implementation without information is useless, which is very true. Researching, listening is just the start. If I don't take action, I'll never see how far I can go. Avoids if. So for me, I'm not comfortable with camera videos. I don't know how to act. I don't know how to behave. I don't know what kind of body posture I'm gonna make and all that. But that's why I'm documenting my progress to see how much I improve for the next. I'll start with the first month and see how far I can survive 30 days first month. But we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna start the main module today. Yeah, and record all that. Just check how much space I have on my PC because I don't know how much space the recording takes. Um, yeah, videos. This PC only have 28 gig of space. I'm just gonna clear storage and see. Empty cycling bean. And let's see. Just 32 gig. How much difference do very honest videos? I wonder what's taking space on my PC to be very honest. I don't know. Mm. Yeah, I wonder what's taking all this. device. Maybe my downloads. Mm, look at all this bullshit, man. Anti-recycling bin. And that make a difference. 1 gig. Not much of a difference. This is a pain. It's really bad. Man, I give up. That's the list of my worries right now, to be very honest. Well, yeah. Anyways, I have a cold. Yeah. So back to what I was saying. Mm, so I need to make sure it's switched. Like if I had this, I would have done this. I need to replace conditional thinking with intentional action. Have finding ways to do what I can't do or what I lack. And this self-reflection each day, each progress I make, I'm gonna self-reflect on what I'm doing. Document every process, every strategy I've taken. Because I know even from being a nurse, documentation is really important. And some other stuff I cause like mental health and emotional regulation. Because I know I'm gonna. I've experienced this before where I start something for a couple of weeks and I feel like I want to give up because it's just so frustrating. But yeah, so this is my first, tiny PowerPoint. I'll save us for future reference. This PC, bro. I'll save me my download. Yeah, since that's done, let's get straight into business. Back to the classroom. Digital marketing basics. Diagnosing. No problem. I don't know.
Welcome to the section Digital Marketing Basics. I'm your guest instructor, Richard, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you exactly what I'm going to be covering in these next couple of video lessons and why they're so important. Now, this section called Fundamental Business Acumen is where I teach you some of the high-level 30,000 foot view concepts that you need to know in order to actually scale a digital product, digital marketing business. It doesn't matter if you want to get your first 5K month, 10K month. Heck, we've been able to help clients use these scale to 10, 100, even $1 million plus months, and it's because they know these fundamental principles. Next, I'm going to teach you something called how to diagnose the constraint of your business. There's only one constraint at any given time point in your company. It's called TOC, the theory of constraints. It's a very, very good practical methodology for relieving that constraint in your company. And so anytime you have a problem that you're stuck in your company, you want to